Whilst taking photographs, the man suddenly noticed something eerie, not far away. A baby was tottering along, chewing on a severed finger. The man was terrified the moment he saw this, so he immediately decided to get away from there. After all, in the middle of this desolate wilderness, there were countless dangers lurking, but strangely enough, he had barely taken a few steps when he encountered a young boy. The man assumed the boy had got lost in the wilderness, so he approached him to ask if he needed help, but the boy said his parents were nowhere to be found. So Stone, feeling sorry for him, helped the boy to his feet, intending to take him back to the city. However, strangely enough, once the boy was up, he walked straight ahead without looking back. Stone thought he was going to look for his parents. He reckoned the boy wouldn't get very far before growing tired, but he never imagined that the boy would walk non-stop for half an hour. Seeing that the boy showed no sign of stopping, Stone hurried to stop him from going any further, and handed him the last of his water. Little did Stone know that this very act of kindness would bring him endless nightmares. After the boy had finished drinking, Stone prepared to lead him back to the road, but the boy immediately wriggled free of his grasp. At first, Stone thought the boy was merely being mischievous, so he hurried forward to stop him from leaving.
Let me go, okay?
Seeing this, Stone could do nothing but let the boy go. As he left, the boy gave him an eerie smile. As dusk fell, Stone decided to hurry home, but he soon lost his bearings in the wilderness. Moreover, his mobile phone had lost signal, so he found a cave, and resolved to see out the night there. But just then, he suddenly heard a strange sound. Summoning all his courage, he walked towards the source of the noise, and discovered a cliffside valley. As he drew nearer, he found that there was actually a house there, and outside stood a woman preparing to go inside. Stone was overjoyed, so he descended the chain ladder clinging to the cliff face, but when he reached the bottom, he found himself only halfway down the valley. He therefore had to switch to another chain ladder to continue his descent. Soon, Stone made his way towards the house, but when he knocked on the door, no one answered. Seeing that the lights were still on inside, Stone didn't think twice. He simply burst into the house. He found himself face to face with the woman. He explained that he had lost his way in the desert, and hoped she might offer some assistance. Strangely, however, the woman still did not respond. She merely gestured for Stone to sit down and eat. Faced with such warm and generous hospitality, Stone found the situation deeply unsettling. Watching the woman eat the food before her with such relish, and feeling rather downcast, Stone emptied the contents of his bowl into hers, and simply asked her for a glass of water to quench his thirst. Stone then asked if he could borrow her mobile to make a call, but the woman told him she lived alone, had no relatives to visit her, and had no need for a phone. Seeing how anxious Stone was, she urged him to stay the night, as it was getting dark outside. With things having come to this, Stone had no choice but to agree. Yet that night, Stone tossed and turned, unable to sleep. Early the next morning, whilst the woman was still fast asleep, Stone left a stack of banknotes and prepared to leave. However, when Stone reached the ladder, he discovered that only the section embedded in the wall remained. The other half of the ladder had vanished, so he had no choice but to return to the house. But the woman was still asleep. With no other option, he waited by the door. To pass the time, he took out his camera. He photographed the strange portrait on the wall, the enormous iron cage hidden at the back of the house, and the sheep